Yeah, Vaidya, go ahead.
Dekumarji, you mentioned sannyasa is split as sa plus ni plus us. Is that how it is?
No, no. Some, ni, us. Some as
Some ni us. Okay.
yes, like
Okay.
SON,
And then the ni you said stood for ritual.
formality.
Sorry,
Yeah,
go ahead.
formality, ritual. Yeah, formal, complete and
Some. And
formal.
then the sum will be, as samyak, right? Formal.
Correct, correct, correct. Some means complete, ni means formal, and then us. Us means giving up. Complete and formal renunciation is called sannyasa. So
Thank you,
therefore,
Jaykumarji.
when you do lagunyasaha, mahanyasaha, all these words we have. During an elaborate ritual, you have this nyasa. Nyasa paddhati will be there. What is that nyasa? Formal, formally giving up. Formally giving up means what? Formally, you're giving up all the mala. So when you say Shirasi, what is it? Vaktre Saraswati Tishtatu,
Asikayor vayustishthatu.
Kayorvayus Tishtatu,
Nayanor
Netrayor.
chandra dishtyo tishtetam.
Why do you do all this? Hey, you do all this so that you give up this idea of finiteness. I am a jiva and all. Now Ishvara is there in the body, and I am an embodiment of divinity here. By doing all these actions, Nidratrayaya Bhaushate, Traya Phate, all these things they have to do all that. Shikayai Vashate. So that invocation is there. That purification. Purification is called nyasa. Commonly translated as purification. What is this purification? Means giving up all these wrong ideas. Any other idea of finiteness of me is not correct. And so that's called nyasa. Not sannyasa, but nyasa. Temporary sannyasa, you can say. Sorry.
Oh, that's wonderful, Jaykumarji. I mean, that's good to know what Lagunyasa means in this context and Mahanyasa. Thank you
Yeah,
so much. Namaste.
yeah, it just came to me. I just come.
Yeah, this made my day. Made my day.
अग्निर्मे वाचिश्रितः वाग्हृदये हृदयं मयि अहमृते अमृतं ब्रह्मणि अग्निर्मे वाचिश्रितः. Hey, in my words, may Agni come and reside. Agnirme vachishritah vaghridaye. And then in the heart, let it be resided. Hridayam mayi aham amrite. Then heart is in me, and then I am in Atma. It's pure Vedanta. 100% Vedanta. So anyway, this is the story. Remaji, go ahead.
Guruji, I would like to clarify. You said that Vaidha Sannyasa is the formal ritualistic taking on of robes, starting the journey towards renunciation. But the real journey is to come out of what you said was from the selfish to worship, from being predominantly preoccupied with the body mind complex, to go towards worshipping, and it's a shift of focus from me to something higher. And then in that, okay, and then you said Tyagasya cha tattvam veditum ichhami. So that gives an opportunity for you to transit, to make that shift. and I want to know how it is done. And he gave the 5 karmas that help you to do that. So if it is only for if it is not for kamya karma, the other things help you for chitta shuddhi. The sannyasin that you had explained in the other chapters was one sannyasin goes there because he finishes his route or the journey towards uh, reaching that goal of moksha, and some are preparing for it, some are already tyagis and live that. And when it came to that, the sannyasin usually did not do any rituals as such. But here it confirms that if you are that kind of a sannyasi, it's not the robe, it is your journey towards the completion of your maturity towards giving up the, what did you say? You said it's giving up. Giving up actions that will yield results, and there is still that little attachment to getting something. So therefore, what in the people who are karma sannyasis have the Ishwararpana buddhi and prasada buddhi also. They are more mature than the ones that change clothes and are continuing on their journey. So when they go to the ashram and they don't have to do anything, there's actually a withdrawal in their own mind into themselves, going interior.
Right. So the word is sannyas. The word is sannyas. And the traditional meaning of sannyasa is what we said that comes out of that we can read from the language, from the word sam, ni, us, etc. It says that formal and complete renunciation. And we can understand that because a sannyasi, if you look at sannyasi's lifestyle, it's a very simple lifestyle. And a person can live a simple lifestyle. There can't be any complaints. Okay. A complaining sannyasi is an oxymoron. Okay. Right? It must be an oxymoron because sannyasa is a chosen. All right. So that's the meaning of sannyasa. Now, Krishna has not given his definition of sannyasa yet. Okay. What we are saying is in the past, in the sixth chapter, third, fourth, etc., he's indicated, he's given some meanings, etc. And he said, Anashrita karma phalam. So he says, the person who has given up, who knows very well that I, as the essence, essentially, I am not dependent on anything. Everything is dependent on me, not I am dependent on everything. My body, mind, sense complex is dependent on so many things. Of course, I need food to survive, no doubt. So we're not talking about that. But I am not the body, mind, sense complex. I am something other than that. Okay. That I is independent of anything else. Therefore, that tyaga, that cognitive understanding that I am independent of anything in this world. Correct? And so that is maybe that's what Krishna is going to come up and say that. And that's why he's talking about in the sixth chapter, Anashrita karma phalam. Karyam karma karoti saha. Karyam karoti. That person still continues to be active in life. Karyam karoti. That means what? That person need not be a sannyasi as an ashrama sannyasi, Vaidha sannyasi. No, that person is a yogi. Sa sannyasi, cha yogi, cha he say. That person is the real sannyasi. Real, quote unquote, real sannyasi. Correct? And so, yeah, that's the point to be taken from here. But, but, but Shankara will try to equate the both also. Please speak when you read Shankara's Bhashyam. He may not agree with Krishna that much. The sense he won't. He will try. He will never give a room for us to think about those days. That's how it was. That a jnani has to take sannyas. A wise person has to take sannyasa. It's obvious. Today, you and I might sit and say, no, sannyasa is far-fetched. You might say that. That's okay. We are not shocked by that statement. If it's far-fetched, so be it. Then who are you fundamentally? Are you free or are you bound? If somebody asks you, I must be able to say confident wherever I am. And so, and Krishna does say, niragnihi, etc. He says. So that person is a yogi. So he's moving away. So the two definitions. One is based on the ashrama. The dress code change, dress code, right? Dress code is changing. Dress code change, a person is a sannyasi, or is there some other meaning for sannyasi also? A wise person need not have changed the dress code, or a wise person can change the dress code also. Both possibilities are there. So hopefully we'll get more clarity as we study the succeeding verses.
Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you very much. Prasad ji, go ahead.
Namaste, Mahodaya. Last class, you left a little bit early, and Meera Mahodaya answered a few of the questions, and I appreciate that. But I didn't get a comfortable word. See, you said for the second chapter we use upakrama, and for the 18th chapter we are using upasamhara. And the first chapter you said it is a context related chapter. Give me one word for that, similar to what we say about 2 and 18.
Give me one word for that. Means what? What is that?
For context.
For context.
For the first chapter.
First chapter. Okay. See.
Do you follow my question?
Yeah, I follow your question. Question. Okay. You're saying, I've told you upakrama, upasamhara, abhyaso, apurvata, phalam, upapatti, etc. But first chapter, where does it fall? Does it fall in one of the 6 is what you're asking?
No.
Or is there something different for first chapter? Context.
Okay. How do you describe the contextual in one word in Sanskrit?
Prasanga.
Prasanga
is context.
Okay.
Prasanga is context. Prasakti, they will say. Prasakti. They're all.
They use that avatarika also.
So yeah, context is prasanga. And see, you can't even say introduction. See, you can't even say first chapter is an introduction to Bhagavad Gita. Can you say that? You can't say that because there is no tattvam at all. There is no karma yoga, there is no jnana yoga, bhakti yoga. Nothing is there in the first chapter. That's why first chapter is a context, setting, frameworks. It's all the stage is being set up, lighting is there. You put the lighting, this color, that curtain, all the lights, all set up. That's all is the first chapter. The prasanga.
Okay.
And the prasanga, what is it? If suppose you ask, what is the name of the prasanga? Arjuna Vishada Yoga. That is the prasanga. That's sorrow experienced by Arjuna. Due to some conflict, lack of clarity, lack of knowledge, etc. That is the context. Then everything else follows.
Okay. One more question, Mahodaya. Sannyasa. You said it is a combination of 3 words, some, us, and ni. Some, ni, and us. Us is, you said, just 3 meanings. I know the 2 meanings, which is in the us is to be and us to throw. What is the 3rd meaning of us you are referring to?
Good. So there is, in the first gana also, us is there.
No, in the second gana. Second gana is to be, and 4th gana is to throw. 4th meaning.
So as bhuvi, correct. The asti, astaha, santi, asi, etc. that we talk about in lat
Is
lakara
in second.
is in the second gana. Correct. You're correct.
Yeah.
And that is as bhuvi, okay,
Mhm.
second gana. And then
Fourth gana
fourth
is to
gana
throw.
is the as we are talking about. Asyati, to throw, to give up, to let go, etc. is the fourth
Ah,
gana. As the meaning is what? Asyati.
yeah.
I think it is as Kshepane. I think I don't know the actual Dhatu Kosha. I have not written it down. I forgot. Kshepane is to throw away. But anyway, throw away meaning. Then first gana. First gana.
Ah,
There is us also. Gati Deepya Adaneshu. So in the sense of movement and Deepya in the sense of illumination, Adana in the sense of receiving, getting. Okay, that word as is used, and it goes like this: asati, asataha, asanti,
okay.
as opposed to asti, staha, santi of the second gana.
Okay. So
First gana.
this us illumination is this is what is used in the Guru Stotra for Asyadi Laksham.
Sorry, can you remind me again? What is that?
Okay. In the Guru Stotram, there is a sloka which goes as Brahmanandam Paramasukadam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam
Kevalam jnana
As,
bhuti. Saksh.
Asyad, the second sentence,
Yeah, wait. Brahmanandam, Paramasukadam, Kevalam,
Kevalam Jnanamurtim Asya.
Dvandvatitam gagana sadrisham
Tattvam.
tattvamasya.
Dvandvatitam, Gagana
Correct.
Sadrisham, Tattvamasyadi Lakshya.
So this us is illumination there.
Tattvamasyadi Lakshya. Hey, no. Asya there is and nothing to do with us at all. Asya is a noun, which is the Shashti Ekavachanam of what? Of what? Who wants to answer that question? Asya. Idam. Idam. Ayam imo ime, etc. Asya means Asya Purushasya, Asya Guroho, of this person who shloka you're chanting. Asya, of that person. What about that person? Tattvamasyadi.
Tasya,
Tattvamasya lakshyam Guruji.
Lakshanam.
Lakshyam. Tastvamasyadi Lakshyam.
Lakshya.
Hey, that guru is the Lakshyam, is the goal of what? Of this Tattvamasyadi. Okay, you know what? I take this all back. Asya is not that. Can you guess what it is?
Atmasya, Atmasya, Atmanah.
Look at the word again. Tattvamasyadi Lakshyam.
Adi Lakshyam.
Ah, Tattvamasyadi Lakshyam. Tattvamasyadi. Tattvamasi Adi.
Other,
Adi is Tattvamasyadi.
Tattvamasi, all Mahavakyas.
Mahavakyani.
Okay.
Lakshyam of all the Mahavakyas, whatever you can think of, including Bhagavad Gita, you pull in Kshetrajnanchapi Mam Vetti. Yadi Lakshyam. Hey, that is the end game. Your guru is an embodiment of that Lakshyam of all the essence of all the Mahavakyas.
Okay.
Asyadi. Tattvamasi. And then Adi. There is a Sandhi there. So I take back what I said earlier about Asya and all. Give up. So do those.
Yeah. Okay. Dhanyavadaha Mohdaya. Got it. Yeah.
So good. That's the way to study though. I think what you're doing is that you're trying to make the connections and see what it is. So it's an excellent way to
Okay.
grasp.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, Premaji, go ahead. Unmute, please.
Guruji, you said that sannyasa is prized. It's of great value. And where I wrote was, where did it go? Okay, I am Purnaha. I don't need upadhis to validate me. Okay, so the sannyasi gives up all the upadhis. Is that what it means? So that he can recognize that he is Purna?
So, when you say gives up all upadhi,
Hmm.
this body is the upadhi of this jiva. Correct? Body is the upadhi of the jiva. The jiva can't give up the upadhi. Upadhi will go whenever it has to go. Upadhi is there. This body is the upadhi of the jiva. Nobody can give up upadhi. But to take the upadhi as the self, that mistake is given up. It's a mistake. We can only give up a mistake. Nothing else can be given up. It appears like we own so many things. I say this is mine, that is mine, this is mine. But really nothing is mine, because if everything was mine, when I go, everything should go along with me, Nothing goes along with me. I go by myself. Okay. So nothing really belongs to me. But the irony is, the only thing that belongs to me is this mistake, it seems. And it keeps going with me. It follows me. Janma to Janma, it keeps on following that mistake. And so the only thing that we need to give up is this mistaken identity, this notion that I'm so and so, etc.
So this Jnani sannyasi did it. He has it.
Correct? Correct?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Good question again. Mira.
This Upanishad also, it has ni prefix, right? Upani. Does that ni also mean ritual, or because there
No, what did Shankara say there?
Upani said it is a prefix, then Shaddator Purvasya,
Then
then Visharana Gati Avasadanartham.
it's all sad. That is all sad. What does he talk about for me?
Tasya Rupam Upanishad iti. It is just saying Upa and ni as
No, he did say upasamipe, and then ni also he explained nischayatmikam, something like that he says. Let's go back to Upanishad. Let's see what he says.
Conviction, no doubt.
Where is that?
second.
Somewhere he explains what ni tatacha vakshin nicha nichaya sarabijasya. ये मुमुक्षवः दृष्टानुष्टविक विषय वितृष्णाः सन्तः उपनिषत् शब्दवाच्यां वक्ष्यमाण लक्षणां विद्याम् upasadya. Upa means what? Upasadya, which means what? Upagamya, having approached. Okay, look at this. Okay, having approached. That upa means going towards. Towards what? Towards that Upanishad. Tan nishtataya, nischayena shilayanti. That ni refers to nischayena shilayanti.
Nishchay.
The person is committed to the study of the Shastram. There is no lip service. The person who actually nischayena commits oneself to shilayanti means knows, wants to know, okay, or one who knows. Then tesham avidyadaye samsara bijasya visharanagati himsanat, etc. Three meanings of sad he gives.
Yeah.
So there ni doesn't mean that.
Yeah.
It's certainty. That's what ni means there.
Okay.
Good observation.
Dhanyawad.
Okay, Vaidya, go ahead.
Yeah, so Jaykumarji, so there Upa is having approach near meaning near a teacher, right?
Yeah, so because teacher is not separate from the Upanishad, therefore near the teacher
Right.
is near Upanishad.
Okay. Yes, and then
let's see what Shankara said. Let's see what Shankara said. Vidyam upasadya, he says. Vidyam upasadya. Vakshyamana lakshanam vidyam upasadya. Having approached that vidya contained in the Upanishad, which is what the is going to talk about. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Shankaracharya's Bhashyam, you know.
Okay.
Vidyan.
Okay. And Nishchayena Shilayanti is committedly learns the Shastra.
Yeah. Tan Nishthataya Nishchayena Shilayanti. Pursues with Nishtha. That pursuit with commitment is called Ni. Represents that word Ni. Nishchayena.
Nishtha and Nishchayena Shilayanti, both of them, huh?
Nishthataya Nishchayena Shilayanti. Correct. Both mean the same. Nishthataya means Nishchayena. Shilayanti pursues.
Okay.
Got it?
And then, yes. And then Shad means?
Shad. Now you are taking us back to the class number 1 of Kathopanishad.
Oh, okay.
I can say, you have to ask the question, how come these people know so much about Upanishad, the Sad, the Ni, Up and all that? That is because we studied this when we are still studying Kathopanishad. And so if you go back and look at the video of the Upanishad, first video, you'll find all these things.
Okay, I'll go look.
And Sad, that's just because you asked, let me say. Sad. What is it? There are 3 meanings to Sad. Okay. Visharana Gati Avasadanartheshu. Okay. Visharana means loosening. Gati means movement. Avasadana means destruction. There are 3 meanings to the word Sad. Dhatu. Okay. So how do you connect those meanings to this word Upanishad? That's what Shankaracharya is explaining in his commentary there. Okay. He says, loosening means what? You know, this Hridaya Granthi is there. No? Did we explain about Hridaya Granthi sometime? In Kathopanishad we did. So I knotted up, you know, with so many problems, everything. Whichever way I turn, I'm stuck. It's called Granthi. So it loosens. It loosens that Granthi.
Guruji.
It relaxes me.
Guruji, Visharana you said in the sense of destruction, no? Avasadanam is loosening and...
Was that the way? Okay. Avasadanam is loosening. Visharana is destruction. Okay. This is the meaning of Avasadana that I gave you just now. Loosening. Then, which loosening will culminate in what? Culminate in destruction. That Visharana is destruction. Okay. Culminating in destruction of what? Samsara.
Okay.
Initially, it gives me relaxation from all these things. Karma Yoga itself is free, very, very free. Okay. And then destruction of samsara. What do you mean by destruction of samsara? Gati, the second word in which third meaning is Gati. Gati, by taking me towards Brahman.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is beautiful indeed. I think I've heard Puja Swamiji explain it, but I'd forgotten that.
Yes.
You know,
He did
in
explain.
one of the classes. Thank you.
Yeah. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantaraye Amrita Kalasa Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinashanaya Trailokyanataya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.